run.
You know, remember, this is a Hawks team. They made 12 at New Orleans. New Orleans going into that game, a league best, almost 170 points a game. They were held to 79. They have totally bought in to Mike Woodson and his philosophy. Went to Indiana, of course, played under the great Bobby Knight in his 5th year. His record, there's nothing dazzling about this record that he has. 109. 222 losses, but guess what? They're young, they're talented, and they got it rolling tonight on a Friday night in the ATL. Bosh, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line.
Yep. Bosh, you know, and I think a great hire by Mike Woodson. That man right there. Everybody in Toronto knows that guy right there. Jim Todd did an outstanding job for 3 seasons for Sam Mitchell, and was our guest on a regular basis on the halftime. JT, a candid guy and good addition to the staff here in Atlanta.
And Bosh at the free throw line with 2:09 to go. And this is an Atlanta team that went to the postseason for the first time in over a decade and trying to return. And a lot of people felt, oh, they lost Josh Childress, and, you know, what are they going to do? They're going to replace him with Mo Evans. But you start looking around at this young group.
And they, you know, I look at it, Mo Evans and Murray.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of, you know, Childress has nice skill and he knows how to play.
But they got a lot of guys like that.
Yeah, you know, they're playing together.
And a turnover. And Rick Sun now the new general manager, as Roko Ukic is going to check in for the Toronto Raptors. Billy Knight, one-time general manager in Memphis, who drafted Pau Gasol and Shane Battier. Came to Atlanta, former assistant GM to Donnie Walsh in Indiana.
You know, he gets raked over the coals for the Marvin Williams pick. And you know what? Deservedly so. But he's made some other good moves here. You know, Joe Johnson move worked out okay for them. And Zaza Pachulia, Josh Smith, Al Horford. I mean, there's been some good selections there. So it's worked out okay.
You know, on this roster, they have 5 lottery picks.
Well, when you're bad, you should get good. You know, it's like the Clippers. Every year they were a perennial lottery team. At some point, you got to get it right.
And the Clippers just never kept anybody. And a lot of physical action and a travel call. With 1:39 to go, and there's just no energy, no pop right now for the Toronto Raptors, and a lot of what Atlanta's doing is just taking it away from them.
You know, it's interesting, too. You know, Bosh and O'Neal are giving them good minutes tonight. And you would think then they'd be drawing double teams and all that. It would open things up for the perimeter guys. It hasn't happened then.
Knocked away, O'Neal, and it travels. So J.O. gets it back with great defensive presence underneath on the help side.
You know, if you had to evaluate Jermaine O'Neal on the first 5 games of the season, this is probably his most complete game, Matt. I mean, he's done a lot of good things tonight. His offensive game, post-ups, face-ups, on the boards, blocking shots, active defensively, it's all there.
Bosno and Roko reaches over. 40 of the 69 points, 40 of them between Bosh and O'Neal, but they're getting no other help.
And that's a rookie mistake there. I love the enthusiasm for Roko Ukic, but your team's in the bonus. It's one of those excuse me fouls. You're trying to come in the game and make an impact. Unfortunately, now it's a, you know, they come down and 2 shots, easy.
Bonus situation. And Flip Murray. And the first doesn't go for Flip. And NASCAR Sprint Cup. Check her on the Barnes 500 this Sunday right here on TSN and HD.
They love NASCAR down here in Atlanta.
You know, not as much as they do up in Charlotte. We'll be there on Sunday, the home of NASCAR, future home of the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, all the guys. The 48 car, Jimmy Johnson. They got that thing rolling. The number 9 car, Casey Kane.
Are you chewing tobacco while you're saying that?
No, you don't like that?
I'm not a
left-handed turn. Just keep it going right around that left-handed turn. You just got to don't turn right on the track. You got to learn those. 81-69.
It's pretty deep, Matt. I like that.
Here's Chris Bosh. Bosh shot doesn't go. It's blocked away. And Solomon Jones is giving him solid minutes out of the University of South Florida. 81-69. Atlanta Hawks with 45 seconds remaining. Here's AC Law, and the shot doesn't go. It's an air ball. Jones hustling, tries to save it, can't. The more